Shabbat Salawam
Shabbat
Yasharaal.
Shalawam, everyone. I hope everyone enjoying their Saturday so far. Well, I have some Bible verses I would like to share with you all. Um, well, I was watching a video with my significant other, and it was a Caucasian man. He was explaining why he felt like the so-called Jewish people that live in Israel are not the true children of the Most High. They're not the true children of Israel. Is because they don't fit the things that was going to happen to the chosen people. They don't fit the description that is prescribed, or I mean, described in the Bible. And one of the Bible verses that he was talking about was Deuteronomy chapter 30, starting at verse 1. It reads, "And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, he, the blessings and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations whither the Most High thy power have driven thee." They don't fit that. The so-called Jewish people who live in Israel or wherever they live, because they don't all live in Israel. Some of them live here in the U.S. They don't fit that description that's described in Deuteronomy 30, verse 1. That's what he was bringing out. Let me continue at verse 2. Deuteronomy 30, verse 2. It reads, "And shall return unto the Most High thy power, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Then then the Most High thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Most High thy power hath scattered thee." They never went through that, the so-called Jewish people. All what this is describing, they haven't went through that. Okay, I'm going to continue reading at verse 4. Deuteronomy 30, verse 4. It reads, "If any of thy be driven out until the outmost, the outmost parts of heaven, from then will the Most High thy power gather thee, and from there will he fetch thee, and the Most High thy power will bring thee into the land which thy father possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee among thy fathers." In the land that they in, even though they in what they consider Jerusalem, they not doing no good in that land. They just causing chaos. They fighting other people and stuff like that. So they not fitting none of these things that Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 1 through 5 is saying. Okay, so that should tell you that it should tell people that they not really the children of Israel. And I'm going to read one more, verse 6. "In the Most High thy power will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed to love the Most High thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul, that thou may, may live." They don't do that. A lot of them say they don't believe in the higher power. They don't believe in the Most High. That's what a lot of them say, so-called Jewish people. So they don't fit none of these descriptions that is described in Deuteronomy 31 through 6. So that tell you right there they not really the chosen people. Um, Now I'm gonna go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 23, starting at verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastures, say the Most High. So all them pastors in these so-called churches right now, they destroying the sheep. And what that means, they not teaching them the truth of what the Bible says. These pastors, they teach people that homosexuality is okay. Because I remember when I was in high school, it was these two young ladies who were in my class. They were telling their friends, "Oh, my pastor said there's nothing wrong with being the way we is. There's nothing wrong with being lesbians." That's what the pastors is telling our young people, older people. They telling their people in their church that, oh, it's okay to be like that. No, it's not. According to the Bible, it's abomination. Okay? And they tell people it's okay to eat pork, which the Bible clearly says that sign you shouldn't eat. You shouldn't eat fish that don't have both fins and scales. That's what the Bible is telling them not to eat. But the pastors in your churches, whoever goes to church, your pastors say, "Oh, it's okay for you to eat anything. All you have to do is pray over it." That's not true. When you read Leviticus 11, it tell you what kind of food you should eat and what kind of food you shouldn't eat. But a lot of people, they don't read the Bible for themselves. They just go by what the pastors say. So that's why Jeremiah chapter 23 is telling the pastors, "Woe be unto the pastors that, that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastors, say the Most High." I'm going to continue reading on now. Jeremiah 23, verse 2. "Therefore, thus say the Most High power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evils of your doing, say the Most High." So he's saying he want to visit the evil of the pastors because they're not teaching the people in their church or congregation the truth about what the Bible say, what they should do and what they shouldn't do. They're not telling people the truth. So he said he's going to visit. He's going to visit upon the evil of their doings. And let me start at verse 3. "And I will gather the remedy of," meaning the few. He will gather the few out. Um, "the remedy of my flock out of all countries, whither I have driven them, and will bring them again to their I mean not excuse me, and will bring them again to their fold, and they shall be fruitful and increase. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed. Neither shall they be lacking, say the Most High." So he said he want to gather a few out of the churches or congregations. He want to gather them out of the falsehood of these pastors in these churches. And he want to bring them out of these countries that he driven them to. and he want to bring them in. He want to bring them again to their fold, and they want to be fruitful and increase. And also, he want to set up shepherds over them, which the shepherds will feed them. And that's what's going on. Me and other people, we are being called out of these false religions, these churches, and we realizing who we are according to the Bible. According to the Bible, me, I'm a so-called Negro, what they consider me a so-called Negro. I'm from Jamaica. Well, I'm not from Jamaica. My dad's from Jamaica. So they said that the West Indians, they come from the tribe of Benjamin. I don't know if that's like completely true. To be honest, I don't know what tribe I'm from. I just know I'm an Israelite. But anyways, but the Most High called me out of these false religions. I grew up being a part of Baptist Church, Church of Christ, which that's a false name. That why I'm not saying it. I'm just spelling it out because that's a false name. It was no such thing as that name until the, I think the 16th century. That's when they created that name. But anyways, the Most High called me out of these false religions. Then I was a part of the JEHOVAH wickedness. I was a part of them at one time. But he called me out of all them false religions, and he made me realize how important for me to acknowledge who I am according to the Bible. Don't call myself a so-called Jamaican American anymore. Don't call myself a so-called Black American anymore. Call myself an Israelite. Consider myself an Israelite because that's what I am according to the Bible. I feel all the curses in Deuteronomy chapter 28. So, anyways, now I'm gonna go to Deuteronomy 33, verse 26. Deuteronomy 33, verse 26. Okay, it reads. Wait a minute. This is no, that's not right. Okay, I mess up. I mess up. That's not it. I wonder if it's Deuteronomy 30. Pause. Maybe it's hold on a second. Well, I'm I don't know what verse. I thought it was okay. Um, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read Deuteronomy 31 through 26. I mean, Deuteronomy 31, starting at verse 26. It reads, "Take this book of the law and put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of the Most High your power, that it may be there for a witness against thee. For I know that rebellion and thy stiff neck, behold, while I am yet alive with you this day, ye have been rebelling against the Most High. How much more after my death? Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ear, and call heaven and earth to record them. For I know that after my death ye shall, ye will utterly corrupt yourself and turn aside from the way which I commanded you, and evil will befall in the latter days, because ye do evil in the sight of the Most High, to provoke him to anger through the work of your hands. And Moses spake in the ears of all the congregations of Israel the words of this song until they were in it. So that's Moses. He's telling our people that he already know a lot of them is going to continue to be rebellious, stiff-necked people, and that in the latter days they want to provoke the Most High to anger through the works of their hands, and that evil is going to befall to them in the latter days. That's what happened starting in 1492 when Christopher Columbus was supposed to discover America. The America was already discovered. Our people was here already. Christopher Columbus knew exactly who was over here when he came over here. He knew the children of Israel, the 10 tribes of Israel, the northern kingdom. He knew they were over here. He knew our people was here. So he came to put them in captivity. That was the evil that Moses was talking that was going to befall on our people, on us, because of our disobedience, because of us being hard-headed, stiff-necked, rebellious people. The Most High put evil on us. He befell evil on us. That's why you know the people in Israel are not the true children of Israel, because they didn't go through what this is saying. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go to. I want to talk about something else now, because today is a Sabbath day. What I said in my previous videos, um, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is a Sabbath day. If you count on your calendar, the 7th day, you'll get Saturday. Saturday is a Saturday. We consider Friday sundown because when the sun goes down, that's considered a new day to the Most High. So Genesis chapter 2, starting at verse, I think, 1 through 2, will tell you that the Most High created, he completed all the work that he created in heaven and on earth. And then he also said the 7th day is going to be the Sabbath day, and that he honored the Sabbath day on the 7th day, and he hallowed it. So, as the children of Israel, we supposed to honor the Sabbath day just like the Most High honor it. So, Exodus 20, verse 8 through 11, it tell you how we should honor the Sabbath day. But also, Isaiah 58, yeah, Isaiah 58, I think it's 58. Hold on a second. Yeah. Yes, Isaiah 58, verse 13. I'm going to go to that right now. Isaiah 58, verse 13. It reads, If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasures on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Most High, honorable, and shows honor him, and not doing thy own way, nor thine own pleasure, nor speaking thy own words. That's what we have to do on the holy day. The Sabbath day is a holy day to the Most High. So he has standards or requirements on how we should honor the Sabbath day. Now I'm going to go to Isaiah 56, verse 2. Isaiah 56, verse 2. It reads, Blessed is the man that do this, and the son of man that lay hold on it, and that keep the Sabbath from polluting it, and keep his hands from doing any evil. So that's what it's saying. It's saying, blessed is the man that do it. Blessed the son of man that lay hold on it, that keep the Sabbath from polluting it. So we don't want to pollute the Sabbath day. When we cooking or cleaning, that's still considered work to the Most High. So we pollute the Sabbath day when we do that. Or if we go to our job, 9 to 5 job on the Sabbath day, we polluting it. So we pollute the Sabbath day when we go to our 9 to 5 job. So you have to take that in consideration. If you really love the Most High, you will keep His commandments, and that's one of the commandments. You shouldn't be working on a Saturday. So, John 14. I'm gonna read this, and I'm gonna read John 14, verse 15. This is gonna be my last scripture, my last Bible verse. Let me say, it's gonna be my last Bible verse. Okay. Um, John 14, verse 15, it reads, If ye love me, keep my commandments. Now I'm going to go to verse 21. He that has my commandments and keep them, it is that love me, and he that love me shall be loved of my Father, and I will love him, and will magnify myself to him. In verse 23, Yasharaal, which the word ignorantly called Jesus, but that's not his real name because there's no such thing as a letter J in the Hebrew alphabet until like the 16th century, I believe. Um, Yahushua answered and said unto him, If a man love me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him and make our abide with him. So this is all I have to say for now. We have to really prove ourselves to the Most High, and the only way we can prove ourselves to the Most High that we truly love Him is keeping His commandments to the best of our ability. Shalom, everyone. Have a happy Sabbath day. Enjoy your Sabbath day. Um, Continue to, draw closer to the Most High through His Word, the Bible. We have to continue to encourage one another. That's why I'm doing this video right now, to continue to encourage each other, one another, I should say. All right, guys, have a beautiful day. Shalom.